An entitled woman throws a tantrum on the drive-thru and pours the complimentary shake on the manager. Police immediately gave her what she deserved. I was at Chick-Father-in-Law the other day. At this location, they have 2 drive-thru lanes, one for regular orders and one for mobile orders, where you skip the line if you use the app and scan a QR code. I always use the mobile lane because it's way faster. Well, not today. Entitled woman. She cuts me off pulling into the lot. There's no one else in mobile lane, so it's not a huge deal. I pull in behind her and immediately notice she's not holding a phone to scan a QR code like a normal person. Nope. She's sitting there, waving at the attendants. Newsflash, nobody monitors the mobile lane. So, naturally, she starts laying on the horn like a lunatic. An employee finally comes over. Before he's even at her car, she starts barking out her order. And not a short one. This woman orders like she's feeding an army. After ordering, she drives off without paying. The guy literally has to chase her down to get her payment. Then she pulls up to the window, where I'm still stuck right behind her, despite having scanned my code and being ready to grab my food in seconds. The employee at the window asks her to pull around to one of the waiting spots. She refuses, saying, "No, it always takes longer if I pull around." The employee explains very patiently that pulling around won't delay her order, but it will let them serve the people behind her whose food is ready. She responds, "It's not really fair to prepare their orders before mine when I was here first." The employee tries to explain how food stations work, but she interrupts, saying, "They should all be working on the first person's order. I know you just make minimum wage, but this really shouldn't be that hard to understand." After what feels like forever, the manager appears at the window. He leans out and very politely asks her to pull around, even promising to personally bring her food out as soon as it's ready. To top it off, he offers her a complimentary peppermint shake as an apology for the inconvenience. And what does she do? She knocks the shake out of his hand. It goes flying everywhere on him. Inside the window, total chaos. She even has the nerve to beep her horn at him. Finally, karma starts to take hold. A couple of minutes later, 2 police officers walk around the front of the drive-thru road, coming towards her. She laughs at the manager, saying, "You really called the police?" The manager calmly responds, "No ma'am, they were at the counter when I walked by covered in the shake you knocked over. They also heard your shouting and honking. I told them it was fine, but they wanted to check on the situation." At this point, the officers reached her car and told her if she didn't pull forward and talk to them, they'd arrest her for assault and move the car themselves. She finally pulls around but doesn't stop. She just speeds out of the parking lot. The police laughed. She has a very easy to remember vanity plate, and they told the manager that they're adding obstruction of justice for failing to comply with a lawful order when they track her down.